Physical examination of urine includes color, odor, transparency, and pH.
Step 1. Representatives shall obtain fresh urine samples. Step 2. Label the collected urine samples and put it in the fume hood. Step 3. Take the sample out, then observe and record the color of the urine. Step 4. Notice and note the odor of the urine. Step 5. Observe and record the transparency of urine. Step 6. Take the urine pH using the litmus paper. Use 2 litmus paper, the red and blue. If the red litmus paper stays red and blue turns red, it is acidic, while if blue stays blue and red turns blue, it is basic. Step 7. Identify the urine pH number using the pH fix to identify the degree of acidity or basicity of urine. Step 8. Discard urine sample properly. Step 9. Disinfect and clean equipment and return to proper storage. Step 10. Clean work area with disinfectant, then wash hands with disinfectant.
Result of the physical examination of urine using one sample. For the color, it's light yellow. Odor is mild smell of ammonia. Transparency is clear. pH using litmus paper is acidic, and using pH fix is 6. Chemical examination of urine. Test for sugar.
Before conducting the main procedures, prepare the materials and label the test tubes to be used.
Methods for Benedict's test.
Step 1. Place 5 cc of Benedict's reagent in test tube 1 and do the same on the other 2 test tubes. Step 2. Add 8 up to 10 drops of urine and mix by shaking. Do the same process on the second test tube using the second urine sample. Perform the same procedure on the third test tube using the third urine sample. Step 3. Boil the test tubes vigorously for 5 minutes in a water bath. Step 4. Read or interpret the results using the interpretation table for Benedict's test.
Interpretation table for Benedict's test. Result of the chemical examination of urine. Test for sugar. For specimen 1, result is 0 or trace, clear blue with no precipitate. Approximate glucose concentration is 0 to 100 milligrams per deciliter. For the specimen 2, result is 1 plus, green with yellow precipitate. Approximate glucose concentration is 100 to 500 milligrams per deciliter. And lastly, for specimen 3, it is the same with specimen 2. Lastly, the chemical examination of urine. Test for protein.
Step 1. Filter urine and fill the test tube about 2/3 full. Do the same process on the second test tube. Then perform the same procedure on the third test tube just like on the first 2 test tubes. Step 2. Heat upper finger breadth to cm and observe for clouding. The clouding may be due to the presence of phosphates, albumin, or some interfering substances. After heating, place the test tubes back to the test tube rack. Step 3. Add 2 or 3 drops of dilute acetic acid. With this, clouding due to phosphates will disappear. Step 4. Repeat the heating of samples in the test tube back to the water bath. After a few minutes, remove the test tubes from the water bath, and place it again in the test tube rack. Lastly, add acetic acid again in order to make the specimen sufficiently acid. A persistent cloudiness indicates albumin or some interfering substances.
Interpretation table for test for protein. Result for the chemical examination of urine, test for protein. Specimen 1 result is negative, it is clear. Specimen 2 result 1 plus diffuse cloud, and specimen 3 result 1 plus diffuse cloud. Experiment results. Physical examination of urine, chemical examination of urine, test for sugar, and chemical examination of urine, test for protein. As student pharmacists, the physical and chemical examinations of urine gave us a deeper knowledge regarding the importance of the urinalysis test. Urinalysis is vital as it provides valuable information about overall health. It helps diagnose urinary tract infections, kidney diseases, diabetes, liver problems, dehydration, and metabolic disorders. Additionally, it aids in monitoring existing conditions and the effectiveness of treatments. Urinalysis serves as a non-invasive, cost-effective method to detect numerous health issues, allowing for timely intervention and management of various diseases.